So, I know it's been 8 days. I haven't forgotten about you, don't worry. Some things have come up and it's been a really stupid week, or 8 days, sorry. I'm here now and I'm gonna try really hard not to distance so many videos apart. Anyway, though, my birthday was last week, and my sister got me this. Again, I took my glasses off, so I'm blind. I hope you can see this. You see him? It's, the Barbie Fashionista, it's the wheelchair one, and make fun of me if you want, but I've always loved Barbies. I've never not loved them. My friends, like, probably 3rd or 4th grade, they were like, oh, Barbies are for babies, and I was like, yeah, they're for babies, yeah, definitely, but that wasn't true. I would go home and play with them for hours, at least until middle school, and since then I'm a big collector, and I like this new diverse line that Barbie is doing. They have short Barbies and chubby Barbies, which is new and cool. I like it. And I saw a Barbie with a prosthetic leg, and I was like, shut up, that is so cool. I'm sorry if now people are like, oh, I'm not gonna watch our videos. I'm sorry, that's just, I'm a huge nerd, accept it, and we'll move on. I'm sorry, just wanted to let you guys know. Anyway, one thing I wanted to talk about, today is, transportation. I know people, and also now I notice, I apologize for my hair. I'm going to wash it today. Right now it looks really gross. I'm sorry, but at least it's out of the way. Anyway, sorry, transportation. People ask me, like, how do I get to work? How do I go to a restaurant? How do I do this and that? How do I go shopping? Well, it's where, actually, I ride the bus. I don't like carpooling, not just because of my pride. The more advanced you get with your condition, or at least with mine, I've realized it's really hard to transfer. People want to help, but it's embarrassing for them to watch and assist, and I just like to avoid it. With the bus, there is a lift, so you don't actually get out of your chair, and at first when I started riding, it's kind of embarrassing to have people watch you, but it's all for the greater good. Is it more embarrassing to use a lift or to transfer? To me, it's less embarrassing to transfer. To use the lift. Oh my god, I can't talk. I am sorry. So I use the bus when my friends want to go out and they're like, oh, we'll pick you up. It's like, no, how about I meet you there? It's just easier all in all. My county, or wherever you're watching this from, if you have counties or parishes or whatever, districts maybe, mine has, a service, we're called, wait, what are they called? My thing is called Dialift, and I know in other places it's different, but it's a specialized service for people with disabilities. So I mean, I've had rides with people that are disabled in chairs, people with what are those breathing things? I cannot talk. Like tubes. I've been on the bus with blind people that will obviously need a little assistance and can't drive themselves. I've been on there with elderly people, people with mental impairments, just like anything that would make driving difficult, or maybe you don't really want to ride the bus because being with everyone else it's annoying and could be really difficult. And also people with like service animals, they prefer to ride with Dialift instead of on the bus, and for obvious reasons you can figure it out. So that's kind of what it's for, and I use that. I am in the process right now. I'm like in the middle, getting your own license so you can drive your own van. I want to talk about this also, and I'm sorry. I did not make coffee and I blame that. But driving your own van, the whole process, it's really hard to figure out. I was on the internet for months trying to figure it out. I emailed my Department of Licensing and I said, hey, I know I need an evaluation. What do I do? And they said, I don't know. I have no idea. And I'm like, wow, we have a really awful Department of Licensing. They probably will have no idea what to do. What you need to do, what I did was, there were a few car dealerships for disabled vans, and I contacted them, and they really want, any dealership really wants you to buy from them. So I said I would be interested in buying, but I don't know how to go about it. They were like, oh, we'll figure it out for you. So they did. They set me up with this service that did driving evaluations, and I paid over $700 for them to come out to my house and drive for 3. So I drove for 3 hours, and when I give them the check, they go, "Is this your money?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I saved up and I worked for it." And they said, "Oh, well, did you ever contact your Department of Health wherever you live. And I was like, no, why? And he's like, oh, well, you know, if you tell them you're interested, they actually, they do the work and they'll pay for it. And I'm like, ugh. I was very upset. So, contact your Department of Health and they will express your interest. It will take a while. They love to. They take the process and they will keep it going forever. Which is why I've done half the work. I'm still waiting. And they're like, we could actually pay for it and the modifications and everything. We'll see if it actually happens there. Yeah, that is a process. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, if you have any more questions about it, ask me, definitely. I do want to say, please forgive, all my slurring and everything. I was trying to fix it and do subtitles. I don't know how to do it yet. I'm trying. I watch YouTube videos on how to make YouTube videos. And they said that, a basic camera thing, was $1,000. And I'm like, so, not that it won't happen, but if you can bear with my basic camera equipment for a while longer, that'll be awesome. Also, this speaking, I've actually made an appointment with a speech therapist. And I'm meeting with her later this week. And that's one thing. I'll keep you updated and let you know how it goes. And if I may make movies and videos, you understand. Just like message me if there's something in there you want to know more about and you're like, I can't understand you. I know, I'm sorry. Please just let me know. I cannot see the buttons on my screen. Oh god. But yeah, message me. Yeah, I'm trying to think. And I will try to post more later this week, like, not 8 days apart. I'm so sorry. Yeah, have a great rest of your weekend or wherever you are. Alright, bye.